Okay. Like a Dodge van?
Yeah.
Regular size?
Yeah, when they finally got everybody out, there was like cops on each side of us, and we was like in the middle of the line. They like walking down. We was walking down the line, getting shot, kicked. One guy called the Loach. He was like the last one to get off. One of the last guys to get off the van. They like pulled his pants and shit all up in his butt. We was walking, they was punching on us. We was in the middle of the lines. There was cops on each side. They was punching on us, kicking us, and Payne came up on the right side of me, and he was like walking back and forth down the line, and he said,
let me get over here, man. Open this window. Go ahead.
He said, I know what I want you guys to do. He said, you know that Andy Griffin tune? And he whistled a few courses of it, saying, I want you guys to whistle this.
This is Officer Payne telling you this?
Yeah, he said, I want you guys to whistle this.
And now, he just walked over to the crowd. How many guys were out of the van at that point?
Everybody was out the van.
Okay, how many of you guys were out there?
It was at least 20-something people.
Somebody you know?
Yeah, he was involved in it too.
Okay, can you get him to stop?
All right. Hey! Straight on!
At the rear parking lot, Payne walks up and starts whistling this theme and tells you guys that you got to whistle it too?
Yeah, before he started whistling, he said, you guys know that Andy Griffin tune?
Mm-hmm.
He said, he whistled a few courses of it. He said, I want all y'all to whistle that, you know. And,
okay, well, who was standing out? How many cops were there when he told you this?
About 50 of them.
There's a bunch of them.
It was about 50. It was on both sides when they make us walk down the middle.
Okay, wait a minute. What I'm going to do, let me finish getting it from him, and then I'm going to talk to you saying, you don't have to get on camera, but I need to hear what you're saying. Because what I'm doing is you have George Denny, right?
Uh-huh.
Your attorney is George Denny?
To whistle that Andy Griffin tune.
Okay, again, this is Officer Payne.
Yeah.
And he whistled a few bars for you.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And, people started whistling and some people didn't. He was like walking up to people, shocking them, telling them, why you not whistling, punk? I can't hear you. You know? And he came to the front of the line where I was, and told me, you a punk. He said, you a punk, killer. You ain't tough, you ain't shit. And he started socking on me then. I don't know how many times he hit me then. He kicked me in my shin.
Okay, did anybody else hit you or strike you while you were standing there besides Payne and the red-headed cop? Anybody else that you can remember hit you?
No.
Okay. Let's go ahead from there. He told everybody to whistle. Was everybody whistling?
Yeah. Everybody was whistling.
Now, were there any white cops in the area, or was it just Payne and some black cops and the red-headed cops?
It was white cops. There was about 30, 40 cops out there. There was a bunch of them out there.
And you had to whistle in front of all these cops, right?
Yeah.
Were they laughing? Did they say anything?
Yeah, they was laughing. They was laughing. They was saying like, yeah, this is Payne told me, they say this is what your daddy should have been doing to you. He told me this is what your daddy should have been doing to you. They was laughing. It was like a big old joke to all of them. You know, it was all laughing.
Okay, now, again.
Yeah, I did get hit by a few other cops when I was walking up the middle of the line, but It was just like, I really didn't even glimpse at him.
Okay, let me see. Okay, you're in the station now, and you walk through these cops, and you got everybody's has to whistle. What happens when you get to the station?
Well, this is in the parking lot.
Okay.
They was like, Payne, he was like punching on me all the way to, when he finally stopped hitting on me, it was like when we got to the door of the station. That's when he finally stopped.
He was still hitting you all the way up to the station?
Yeah, like I was walking, you know, going to the door, going westbound to the door of the police station. He was walking backwards, stepping backwards, punching on me. Saying little statements. He was punching on me. When we got to the door, that's when he finally stopped.
Okay. Then what happened when you got to the door?
They opened the door. We walked in. They piled everybody up in this little cell.
Okay.
Right there by the watch commander. They piled us all in there. Juvenile, adults, everybody. They just piled us all in there. It was like all the officers down there. They kept coming in there, asking me, asking me stuff, talking to me, asking me my name. So your flowers on your head, friend. All of them kept asking me my name. And Officer Stein, he came down there about after we was in the cell about 30 minutes. He came down there and said that they were gonna start taking us out of there, taking pictures of us, fingerprinting us and stuff.
Who said that to you?
Officer Stein, he told us all that. He just came by the little window.
And you know Officer Stein from the past?
Yeah.
Okay.
He used to give me tickets all the time.
Okay, now Officer Stein did what next?
He then stated if anybody had any drugs on them, they better keep it in their pockets, because if he find anything on this floor in there, he was putting it on me.
So he actually told everyone in the room
that
he was going to plant drugs on you if they had any on them.
If he find any drugs in there in that cell, he was putting it on me.
Okay, can you tell me of any other witnesses that heard this or saw him make it?
Everybody that was involved in this.
Okay, they all together heard him say that?
Yeah.
Okay, name one person for me that saw that.
My little brother.
Okay, what's your brother's name?
Tracy Flowers.
Okay, he saw it and heard...
Terry Castle that just left from here.
Okay.
My cousin Horace Phillips. Carl DeLoach.
Okay.
Everybody that was in the cell. Everybody heard him say it. Everybody that was in the cell.
Okay, now go ahead with the rest of the story. What happened after he said that?
They had those court cuffs. That's what they was calling them.
The plastic ones?
Yeah. And my fingers, like, I stopped. I couldn't feel them. They got numb. I couldn't feel them. So I was like asking them, could they, take the cuffs off. I'm by the window. They told me to get away from the window. I said, can y'all take these cuffs? I asked Stein. I said, hey, Stein, why don't you come take these cuffs off? He told me to sit down. At that point, it was like, the cuffs was like, at that point, them cuffs was like worse than them beating on me.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, I said, man, y'all can beat on me some more, just take these cuffs off me. And Stein, and he told me, ain't nobody gonna beat on you. And he took me out the cell and took the cuffs off. They made me stand against this wall. They was gonna take some pictures of me. Before they took the pictures of me, the little short, I guess he was the captain down there, the guy calling the shots down at the station or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He walked up to me. He asked me, he said, you want to see a doctor? I said, no, I'm going to see my own doctor when I get out. And he said, the police didn't do this to you, did they?
This is a jailer?
Nah, he was like, I guess he was the captain down there. Whoever was calling the shots down there.
Oh,
that
he was a
night.
policeman.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He said, the police didn't do this to you, huh?
Because he could see your face was swollen
Yeah.
and beaten up.
Yeah, he knew he was just saying that, like, for me, just.
Oh, to make you say that they didn't do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And that's
Okay,
how he was saying.
what kind of injuries did you have as far as you could tell at that time? You had bruises on you or cuts?
Well, my eyes was like closed. I thought at that time I couldn't see myself, so I didn't think my face was like beat up that bad. I thought my eye was just swollen. I just had a black eye.
Mm-hmm.
My nose was busted, and my lip. I figured that was it. I just was bleeding at the nose and the mouth, and I thought I just had a black eye. It was just swollen. I didn't know my whole face was like that.
So then what happened? Did he say anything that he was going to do about it, or did he ask you any more questions?
He just said, police didn't do this to you, huh? And I just shook my head. They took a picture of me. Then they asked me again if I wanted to go see the doctor. I told them no, I'm gonna see the doctor when I get out. See my own doctor.
Okay. Well, how did you end up at Sentinel Hospital? Did they go ahead and take you to the hospital anyway?
No. When I was bailed out.
That's when you went to the hospital. Okay,
Yeah.
well let's keep where we're at right now. He asked you some questions about your being injured, indicated that the police didn't do it to you, and then what happened? Did they go ahead and search you, or?
They then took me in the back to another cell, the cell back there where they book you at.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there. And they had a phone in there. Asked the people, can I use the phone, the bailiffs?
Mm-hmm.
And they said no, all the phones is out. They said ain't none of the phones in there working. And they was taking people out one at a time doing that, taking pictures of them.
Mm-hmm. And they took pictures of you and they booked you?
No, they didn't book me at this point. They just took pictures of me, and they saw me back there where they book you.
Okay.
And put me in another cell.
Okay.
And I was back there. I seen that little black guy. I think his name is Lammer, Lemmer, the little short.
Lemire?
Yeah, I think that's the name.
Okay.
It's either that or Spencer, I think. Those two names, like when I was in the station, it dawned on me to look at some badges. You know what I'm saying? One of them was like, I think it was 30-something hundred, 3,500, something like that was the badge number. One of them was like 101 zeros. I can't remember, but I remember those two names. I think that little captain name was Lamar. I think that was his name.
Mm-hmm.
Or Spencer, one of them. I seen him slapping this other guy up in the hallway right there.
Okay.
John Hall. I seen him slapping on him. Anyway, when they got me in that other cell, they was taking other people out, taking pictures of them one by one. Then they put me out that cell. The detective guy, I forgot his name.
Keep going. You mentioned Stein before as being somebody that was really a bad guy. What was it that Stein did that was so bad?
Stein, he wasn't at the scene down there, Dalton. He didn't come into the scene till we got to the station.
Okay, but he didn't abuse anybody as far as you know at the police station, did he?
No.
Okay.
Then from that cell back there where they book you at, they took me this detective came back there.
Uh-huh.
And he took me to them little offices where they question you at.
Okay.
And he asked me about a shooting that occurred I think no more than a week before that happened. Probably not even that long. He asked me about that. He told me what you say to me in here depends on how quick you're gonna get out of here.
Who's gonna do this?
He's a detective. I can get his name.
Okay.
I can get.
We're at 3907 Dalton, and we're now in the living room area. Okay, come on through, Mark. Make sure you get that. Start with the wall there. Behind the door.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Okay, back across the room. Okay. You see that they damaged not only the furniture, but the walls as well. Get that shot of the wall right there.
Okay.
The damage we're looking at presently is a result of an LAPD raid on this particular home. Okay, let's take it. Now walking north through the house. The wall in the hallway is caved in and pulled out. Plaster broken. Obvious fire hazard because the electricity could in fact short out. I'm entering the bathroom area now. I don't know if the light's still working here or not. Okay, we got a light.
Oh, gee.
Get down to this, the toilet is broken. Keep filming, Mark.
I got it.
Okay. Get the bathtub as well. Okay, also.
Shower head full out of the wall as well.
Okay, get to the sink here also. Okay, that's good. All right, let's go on. Okay, we're out of the bathroom at the north end of the house. There's one. Okay, continuing north through the house. Now we're in the back bedroom. Windows broken out. Get the TV. There's no reason for that TV to be busted out. They busted a TV as well. There's no excuse for this now. There's just no excuse for it. Okay, heading into the kitchen area. Windows broken out.
Refrigerator door torn off the hinges.
This is outrageous. Every drawer in the sink area kicked in and busted, obviously smashed.
Stove as well.
Stove pulled out. All the windows in the kitchen busted out, every one of them.
This refrigerator door.
Refrigerator door pulled off. Entire window on this side busted. Food taken out of the refrigerator and dumped. Okay.
Even there's sparkles there.
Okay.
Back bedroom.
Back bedroom. Bed, obviously, has been turned over. All the windows smashed in the back bedroom. Let me check that one back there. Okay, they smashed every TV in the damn house. Look at this.
Sledgehammer used or something like that?
Man, I don't believe this.
Yep.
Get a shot of this windows.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, they raided your place too, right?
Yeah, they raided this place.
Gee, where?
The whole room was torn. We had to clean up a little bit so we have sleeping places.
Okay, you repaired the place.
TV again
Did
broken.
they smash the TV?
Yes, and this is nothing compared to the one in the front room.
Let me ask you something. Was there anything in the TV or any reason for it to be smashed?
No, there's no reason for it.
Get that, Mark.
I got it.
I want to tell you that I was like walking through the hall, right?
Do you want to be on film at all?
Huh?
Do you want to be on film?
Well, this
Okay.
is just for the NAACP. We're not going to give this film part of the film to the police. Why don't you just say what happened briefly?
Well, they stopped me right there on the floor of my head and kicked me and slapped me on my neck when I was walking down the stairs. One of the officers whispered to me, if I ever make a call to the police saying that I was going to kill him, that they would kill me first.
What? All right.
Okay.
Okay, I don't want to be on film, but
Okay.
No, that's all right.
That's all
when
right.
it first happened, like I heard the helicopter, so I just like peeked out the window to see what was going on. And before I could do anything, I just heard glass and everything just breaking and doors kicking in. It was the door next door, so he ran up in here. And so I was like, officer, what happened? By that time, he had my brother there kicking him all in the face, and he said, just sit down.
You witnessed the beating of your brother?
Yes. He was kicking him in the face. I asked him why he was doing that, so the other cop ran and told me to shut up and lay on the floor.
And they could see you were obviously
Yeah, I
pregnant.
told him that I couldn't lay on the floor because I'm 2 weeks from my due date and I couldn't get on the floor. He said, I don't give a F, get on the floor. So
Did they make you lay on the floor?
He made me lay on the floor.
And you are
2 weeks
pregnant.
overdue?
No, not overdue, but 2
2 weeks
from-
before? Okay.
Yeah. And so then he like got us all to the front room, and so then he sent up a lady officer, and she said, where are the bitches at? And then she took these little white things like garbage things, and she tied,
I got it.
Put it on me.
Okay.
and she tied our arms together.
Get that shot of the wall. The
And I told her
female
that I
officer
couldn't be a lady
had you tied up while
She had me tied up in the living room
with your hands in front or behind you.
and back for about a good 2 hours. And I told her that my arms had got numb and the circulation, I could just feel that, nothing was in my arm. Could feel no blood rushing. She said, oh, that's nothing compared to labor. And I said, well, probably so, but could you take them off or something? So then the color cop, I asked him, could he take them off or just tie me to the gate if I just had them tied? He said, no, because they have to be cut off.
Can I use your restroom? Is it working?
Yes, well, yeah, we put another toilet in there because we had to.
They knocked the toilet out too?
They knocked it was no toilet. The broken toilet is in there and then pieces are outside.
Did they put all these holes in the wall?
They put every hole in this wall. There was not a hole in the wall.
Okay, Mark, when you get done in there, come get this bed.
Okay. All right. Could you just take me through the house
Yes.
and tell me what each house is?
Okay, this is my mother's room right here.
Okay. How old is your mother?
She should be about 59.
Okay.
And she told him that she was under all kind of medication and she wanted to know what was going on. And he told her to shut up and get on the floor too.
Gee.
And by that
Okay.
time he tied her down and tied everybody in the house down.
And they've also broken the windows in the mother's room as well.
Every window in this house.
Every window in the house and in the duplex has been broken.
They did everything.
Now, what's the reason for breaking the windows? Did they say anything about
Yeah,
it?
when they first came, they said, yeah, we heard that the 30s in this neighborhood said that they were going to kill a cop.
The 30s in this neighborhood?
Neighborhood, yeah. And my mother, she has complained about gang breakers hanging around anything, but they said they just came from this neighborhood.
Are these all your mother's clothes or everybody's clothes
These are
here?
just clothes that came out the cabinet out of here.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Take me through the rest.
Okay. This is special water my mother has to drink because the doctor put her on nothing but this kind of water.
Okay.
They took these bottles, about 7 of them, threw them out the window.
They threw your Arrowhead bottles out of the window, second story of the house.
Yeah. Went inside the refrigerator.
Disconnected the gas range.
He came back and hooked it up, tore the phones off. Every phone in the house was tore out the wall. And took everything out the refrigerator, meats and everything. Her mother just bought because she's on a budget. She likes buying meats for the month to last her.
Wait, hold on.
Cereal that was up on top of the refrigerator for the kids come over here. They poured it in the sink, broke that up under there so we couldn't use it anymore.
What's this in the sink? All that food?
Flour and everything else they ever put over in there.
All right. And they've broken the walls in here as well?
Yes, the walls.
Did they say they were looking for anything?
They didn't say they were looking for anything.
Did they ever bring a search warrant or anything like that present to anyone?
After he got through tearing up, he came back downstairs with a little white piece of paper that mother gave. I think she gave it to the manager. And it wasn't even really, the manager said that wasn't a search warrant.
These windows are not open. This is broken.
It's broken.
It's all broken. And there were 7 Arrowhead water bottles thrown out from the second story of the domicile.
Okay, Mark, get this bathroom.
Did they break these stairs as well?
Oh,
These
yeah,
back
they
stairs
broke
are
the
also
stairs.
broken, so
They
you
broke-
can't get out in a fire emergency,
No.
isn't it?
We could not even get out if it wasn't fire. They broke down the dog shed and everything else.
Okay. Oh, sure did.
Yeah.
We'll go down to the backyard in a minute, Mark.
Okay.
They kind of straightened up in there, all the windows were broke out.
Okay.
And this television right here,
When did this happen? This happened
on the first, I don't know if that was a Monday,